Hi, good morning. I'm Kathy, growing over here in Glory's garden. And today what we're doing in the garden is just walking around doing a little cleanup. It's a nice day. It's a nice fall day. I'm starting to feel better than I did on yesterday because I don't know if you follow the channel, but if you watched the video from yesterday, I said I didn't feel well, and I didn't, and I'm starting to pep back up now. The medicine that I had to take is starting to help me, and even if it didn't, I'll still be out here in this garden because some stuff you just have to come out here and do. I already taken care of the quail this morning, gave them some fresh feed, put some fresh leaves. I went and raked around my front. I could rake in the back, but it has a lot of pine needles and stuff in it. Up front, all the leaves are falling from the trees that we have in the front yard. And so I went over there and raked those up softly just to gather the leaves. And I put those inside the coop along with a little treat for them, some little fly larvae worms. I threw those in there and I mixed them up in the leaves so they could dig and scratch. I like to see them doing the things that I think birds should do when they can. And I'm trying to make the habitat as natural as possible. So that's why I'm doing stuff like that. But today I'm just going to be out here doing some harvesting. I see some of the purple peppers that needs to be harvested. I'm going to be pulling some things that need to be pulled. Just different things like that. That's what I'm doing in the garden. I know this is Vlogtober or something like that. I might try to keep up with that and put out a video. I don't know if I could do it for all 31 days because, hey, I work 12-hour shifts. So, and I know the videos don't have to be super long, but I'm going to try to participate in that as much as I can. And I'm just looking around at stuff. Y'all, those caterpillars, the soldier worm, whatever kind of worm it is, whatever kind of caterpillar it is having its way in the garden. Oh my God. I definitely will either need to drop seeds or get some more seedlings, which I'm leaning towards getting more seedlings because I want things to have a chance. I don't want to have to grow things from seed right now. I think it'll be too late for some of the stuff that I want to do. But they are having a ball in the garden. I hear other content creators talking about it, the worms and the caterpillars and how they're eating up everything. You know, they started with my Swiss chard. They're kind of leaving that alone. So I'm glad I have Swiss chard planted 3 or 4 places in the garden, and I also drop seeds on that. So I'm glad I have that. And then the minor worm, they're on my zucchini real bad, so I'm gonna have to pull those leaves because they have a great design on that. I'm gonna see if I can let y'all see that. If you can see how they taking this leaf over, the leaf miner. So I'm gonna try to take these 3 leaves off, just things like that that's going on in the garden. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about over here in the garden. I do still have a couple of empty grow bags. I think I have 2, well, 1 here and maybe 1 down there, or either a pot down there. But things that I did drop from seed, they're coming through. Let me show you. I don't see any spinach yet. It's no spinach yet. I don't see any spinach yet, but I do have spinach growing a couple of other places. And there's some bok choy right here that's coming through. I dropped those seeds the other week. And some more arugula is in this grow bag. And here is some turnips. I definitely probably would need to thin them out. But yeah, I had dropped some seeds the other, maybe a week or so ago. Probably about a week ago. I dropped those seeds in. And I have 1 grow bag right here that's empty. So I'm definitely probably going to be going out either to Home Depot or Lowe's or to my local Farmers 99 market and get some seedlings. But before I go to the Farmers 99 market, I'm gonna try to get them on the phone first. They too far out for me to be driving down there. They be like, oh, we don't have our seedlings out yet, because I've been there twice, because I love their peaches. But for them, peach season is over, melon season is over, so they didn't have any peaches that day. So I bought some bitter melon, which I haven't tried yet. It's still in the house. But I like to go get from the local farmers. From the one that's in my area is called Farmers 99, and that's because it's on Highway 99. I like to go there because their they flowers, their seedlings are really good. I got some during the spring, and they were really good. I didn't lose any of them. All of them grew, and they produced real good. I got a lot of their peppers and some of their eggplants as well, and it grew real good. The other eggplants I think I might have got from Home Depot, and they all of them did produce, but I can say theirs really produced. Their peppers are still producing in the garden. The orange habanero pepper I got from them, and I got a couple of cayenne pepper and jalapeno pepper, and they're still producing. If you watched the video from yesterday, you would have saw that, because that's when I showed all of the cayenne pepper. But yeah, guys, that's what we're doing in the garden, walking around, looking at things that need to be taken care of, pulled, because it's not producing. I do have some pepper plants that I planted from seed. I guess they've given all they can, and they're done. The orange Turkish eggplant, I harvested the rest of them yesterday. I'm going to be pulling that big tree up. Definitely not going to let that just sit there and keep taking up space. But y'all, and I did show the pineapples yesterday too. I'm so proud of those pineapples that I was able to take care of them without them dying on me. Yeah, I'm super proud of that. So I think when they get that color, that might mean it's time to harvest. I'm not even sure, but those look so good. I'm hoping that yellow color mean it's going to be super sweet. But I'm walking over here to the quail coop. They're all huddled up. They start huddling once someone comes near, but they also pecking in those leaves, because they got their little treats in those leaves. And I kind of want to paint the coop. I'm not sure if I am. I probably would just hand paint it. I probably won't use any spray paint or anything, because I don't want the chemicals floating around. One in with them. I'm not really worried about my plants, but getting anything on it if I should paint. But I think I'll probably hand paint. If I don't paint anything, I think else, I'll probably paint the door and maybe do a little design or write something on it. Because those are Glory's quails over there. You know, we have a yard stead now. I'm so proud of me. We taking care of the birds. It's been, tomorrow will be 7 days that we had them. I'm proud of me. They all still living. We didn't lose not one in the transport, which was good. But guys, that's what I'm gonna be doing out here, cleaning up in the garden, pulling some things. So I think I need to get started. I'm sure when I pull this big orange Turkish eggplant, I'm pretty sure I'll lose a good bit of the soil, but that'll be okay. This thing has been in the ground since January the 19th. That's what this tag says. And y'all know the little easy way to clean off these tags. This is a metal tag. I'm not sure if it'll work on the other plastic tags, but the way I clean this off is, if you caught one of my videos I showed, I just spray a little easy off on these and wipe off with a damp rag, and it comes clean. And it probably would work on the little plastic ones too. That way you don't have to keep buying these things season after season. You know, and they do fade. Those is with a permanent marker that came with the little kit. I got those from Amazon. It came 50 in the pack. But I haven't had to come back and rewrite or got to a tag and be like, oh, it's rinsed off. I don't know what it says. I didn't have any of those issues like I do with those plastic tags. So we're going to pull this plant here. This was a big eggplant. It grew very tall. The stems are thick. And I was tying it up with some, I staked it up with some Velcro and just a bamboo stick. That is my go-to for staking up stuff in the garden. I can say I got at least maybe about 8 eggplants off of this one thing, and it tastes bitter, but I will plant it again. I will plant it again. The taste was just surprising compared to how other eggplant taste. I definitely will have to dig up this root, guys. Stand by. Yeah, I knew I would be in for losing some soil, but I'm gonna break this root up and probably leave some in here, but I don't want to leave all of it because I'm definitely gonna be putting something else in this pocket. I do still have a couple of empty pockets. It's coming out now. Yep, that's a lot of soil wasted, but I'm just gonna beat it right here. Beat the root because I try to keep all my soil, but I'm just beating it off into another pot. And this is the Asian sour leaf hibiscus plant. Yeah, that little thing had some good roots on it, but that's down. That needed to go. This right here is it was basil, but it died. I'm not sure why. It's in here deep as well. Now, one thing people, this is a 10-inch pocket on this green stalk, and the roots don't just grow down all the time. They have the opportunity to spread through, so they have good roots in here. I'm not sure why it died. The roots still look good, but hey, it's gone. And I'm not worried or upset because there's so much basil in this garden. I even seen some basil I know I didn't plant come up. So, and I don't mind leaving some roots in these things, but I don't want to leave a big root in here. I don't want to do that. Little stringly pieces of the root or whatever, that's okay. If those are in here, to me, those are okay. But I don't want to leave a bok root in here. And I did pull some stuff down to the bottom. I might have put some seeds and maybe nothing came up. Let me see. Yeah, bok choy. Only one bok choy came up. Well, two. And I'll be putting something else in there because I think I have some bok choy over there that did come up real good. So I'm looking at some of the things over here with the worm, snail. I think this is snail, or just open leaf holes in the middle of the leaf. Some of the celery is looking like it wants to go. If it does, it fought a good fight because the celery has been here since last year winter, and it made it through the snow. So I'm gonna dig that on out. That was looking bad. I wouldn't have ate it. So that's another empty 10-inch empty pocket. Now I like when the 10-inch be empty because that means I could plant some deep rooted stuff in there, which is fine by me. And we have so many peppers over here that needs to be harvested. These purple peppers. Honey, I don't know if y'all seen the video where I tasted it. I just stuck it on my tongue. My husband bit it, and he did his hair like, oh, I said, baby, is it hot? He was like, yeah, it is hot. It is hot, because he had me thinking it might have been a sweet pepper. So I took the piece that he had and I just stuck it on my tongue. My tongue was on fire. So I know those are probably not for me because I didn't chew a seed or anything. I just touched it on my tongue. My tongue was on fire. And I went and drank me some milk. That's how my tongue was burning. because I like spicy stuff. I like stuff with just a little kick. I like more seasoned stuff that, oh, it's a little kick to it. I don't like to eat things and my lips are burning when I'm eating it. My tongue is burning. My nose is running. I don't like that. Not that kind of hot, you know. I like little spicy stuff. Buffalo spice is about as hot as I would like to get. But guys, that's what we're doing in the garden. I'm going to end this video here. I don't want it to be long. Y'all get the gist of what I'm doing. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for joining me. And if you're new to this channel, this is your first time, welcome. I appreciate you coming. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for showing up again for me. I really do appreciate you guys. I'll see you all on the next one.